Hey everybody, Mint Chocolate Chip here with another video from Disney's Heroes Battle Mode, and today gonna do 5 characters you need to invest in right now, no matter what level you are at, especially the new people that are joining the game. So, 5 characters you need to invest in right now. Number 1, Randall. Okay, not gonna go into too much. He has broken the game since he came out. They've nerfed him, I think, 3 times now, and he's still just destructive. Long story short, he does a lot of damage. Second thing is that he goes invisible, so he can't take damage but can still deal damage. He goes invisible a lot. His white skill turns him invisible and he becomes invisible for 10 seconds. And then when he dies the first time, he gets revived and is invisible. And he is invisible at the beginning of the round. And when he's invisible, again, he cannot be targeted, he cannot be attacked, and he'll just destroy your team. So, number 1, Randall. Obviously, you're going to want either of his discs are good. The Gaston one is quite a bit better because it adds this basic damage and HP. Also, again, yeah, it makes it so he's even harder to hit. The second character you're going to want is Joy. Obviously, these are my top 2, so you should know that these are going to be the 2 you're going to want to be investing in. Joy is the best healer in the game by a mile. This is like not even a question. You need Joy. She is your healer. It's helpful also to have some of her other abilities. For instance, here, Radiance is a great ability because you're adding a ton of reality to Joy and her allies. So benefits are infinite. Her Olaf disc is phenomenal because it's granting armor. So it's already adding a reality with her skills, but then if you have her this disc, you're adding also armor. Again, makes your team even harder to hit. If you think about how you're comparing that, you're adding that to Randall. Randall's hard to hit in the first place, and if you make him really, really beefy, he's just going to destroy your teams. Also, the ability to start with stacks of happiness right away is very helpful because if you look 4 stacks, if you're doing each stack is giving you 20,000 armor, and then on top of that you have her radiant skill, which is going, like, I can't even do the math, but this is some ridiculous amount of reality that you've just added onto your team. Fantastic. Who knows what the red skill will do to her, but she's already amazing, so that's not even a question. Hero number 3 is Animal. So it's funny. So I started off with some damage, and now I have 2 supports. But this is Animal's whole thing. Again, you can see it's in the card video on doing normal damage, basically, or you could do Beast Mode, which again also linked in the card here. What you're going to want with Animal is that he adds a ton of speed and basic damage, makes your team hit harder, makes your team hit faster. And is very, very, very helpful. Useful in almost any single teams. Again, I should also say that these 5 characters are meant to be, these are characters you should invest in right now, not necessarily because they make a great team together, they probably do, but more so because they're 5 characters that will fit in any team, no matter how, where you are in your investing, how long you've been playing. These 5 characters will slot into any team. Invest in them right now. The 4th one is Hook. I've talked about Hook in a couple videos, but really what I want to say here is that he's hard to kill because if he can use his white skill, then he's invulnerable to damage. Kind of similar to Beast, except he doesn't gain healing during all this, but he counters. So he is my main counter for Randall teams because he's able to counterattack. He doesn't take damage while he's using his ability, and he can deal damage back. So it's a really great way to kind of counter that Randall craziness you're always seeing. Hook is a fantastic counter. Again, he also has a sapping ability in Pirate Parry, which allows you to steal their energy, it allows you to take away their basic damage and armor, and then their energy if you're keeping this up to level, which I haven't because it's hard to get red skills. But those are 4, And number 5 is a personal favorite and also kind of destructive on teams, and that's Meg. Obviously, you can see I need to do quite a bit to continue to invest in her to get her up to snuff. But Meg is very useful in many teams because her regular ability, her passive, is that she makes it so you choose an ally, which is on auto. It's always the frontmost ally, to make it so that they cannot be killed until Meg has died. And most importantly, also divert some of the energy, some of the damage off of that ally. If you have her, well, let me just so you can see it. Charming is good. It's useful. She can heal herself, which is also very helpful again because you want her to survive. A lot of this is very useful, but what you really want is to have her disc. So what happens is with her shank disc is that she makes it so that when she dies, that character that you're linked to also becomes invincible for 3 seconds. So keep in mind that the whole point of having Meg is that she makes it so that frontmost character cannot be defeated until Meg is defeated. And so then if you make it so that when she is defeated, that character still technically cannot die and is invincible for 3 seconds. It just adds a lot. It really can mess with a lot of teams. It's very helpful. Just for reference, my Guild War defense right now, which I'll have a whole another video for, is this team right here, which uses the characters that I was talking about, oddly enough. But this team is held against teams of over 1 million power multiple times, because one, Meg makes it so Randall cannot be defeated. Animal just adds a ton of basic damage throughout the whole time. Joy keeps the team alive, and then if you get Beast going with his infinite ability, his infinite loop, what you'll find is that he is impossible to kill. If he has managed to keep Animal alive during all of this, and if Meg has kept Randall alive long enough, then this team just cannot be defeated. Even if you take out Joy or Meg, who are quite a bit squishier and can die pretty early, these three might live long enough to defeat a team that's, again, over 1 million power, which would be a disadvantage of almost 300,000. With the added bonuses from the cars. But that's just kind of, those are 5 characters that no matter who you are, where you are, invest in them right now. They are fantastic. You will never go wrong with these 5. They can slot into almost any single team. They can add a lot to both PvE and PvE content. That's, if you're stuck on someone to invest in and you don't know where you're going, those are 5 fantastic ways to start. Expect more videos. Sorry, it's been a while since I made a Disney Heroes Battle Mode video. Have a lot going on outside and trying to also keep up with Disney Sorcerer's Arena. So still trying to figure out the whole plan of attack there. But with that, I will leave you guys and I will see you in the next video.